Alright guys, I just heard from a buddy of mine that just had a Victron Multiplus installed, and he's not happy at all with that thing. Apparently it's got some really weird hum going on. It's like a transformer hum. It's vibrating the case actually. It's going like wow, 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 wow. And that's with just a light load on it. If there's no load, it's okay, he says, but as soon as he puts a light load on it, it's going nuts. And that's then when he's putting a heavy load on it, it's even worse with the fans kicking in. So I just wanted to make a quick video here and show you how this Solis S6 does as far as noise. We'll take some actual measurements, and I'll show you what it's doing. It's running. You're probably hearing I've got an air conditioner over here, a little portable unit. It's like a 90 degrees in here right now. So I'll turn that off, and then I'll show you what the Solis sounds like. I did a lot of research on this thing, and the main reason I got it was because it's a high voltage inverter. The DC to DC conversion efficiency is very high, so you don't get the big heat buildup that you do with the lower voltage inverters. And also, being a hybrid inverter makes it really, everything's nice and compact in one package. You don't have MPPT charge controllers and DC battery chargers and all kinds of, your communication stuff, all kinds of separate things. You've got basically the battery and the inverter. In the next video, we'll get into some other benefits of this inverter, but for now, let's go ahead. I'm going to turn off the air conditioner, and I'll show you how quiet it is. It's quiet. As a matter of fact, it's dead quiet. This thing is running, I think it's charging at about 3 kilowatts right now. And there's no sound coming out of this thing at all. You can see, now this meter's not calibrated. I mean, it's relatively close, but you can see it peaking up into the speech noise level when I'm talking. And there's absolutely no fan noise on this thing because it's a high voltage inverter and the conversion efficiency is very high. Therefore, you get a lot less heat, and it doesn't need the fans that a low voltage inverter would need to keep it cool. It's got a big heat sink in the back here. Let's see if we can get a shot here. There's no fans on the heatsink whatsoever. There is a small fan on the inside, but that hardly ever turns on. On this unit, it's never turned on because I haven't put a big load for a long period of time on it. It has come on in my inverter that's in the mining shed, but that's only when I'm really running it hard. If I run it at about 10.5, 11 kilowatts constant, like if I've got the miners running and they're drawing 10.5 to 11 kilowatts, it will come on. But I've since then I've put I'll show you when we go out there, I've put a supplemental fan on top of the heat sinks, and that just kills the heat. It stays at around below 130 degrees Fahrenheit most of the time, and that's even when it's like 90 to 100 degrees ambient. So heat and noise is not a problem with these inverters. And here's my other Solis. This is the one in the shed that I use for, well, this one powers my house, most of my house anyways, and my Bitcoin miners. This one is connected up to the 24 kilowatt hour Nissan Leaf battery. And same thing here. It's charging between, I would say, 8 and 9 kilowatts right now. And there's absolutely no sound coming out of this thing. And heatsink is warm to the touch. All right. This is the supplemental air movement that I was talking about. This is just a out of a server rack. And with this running, I can pull 11 kilowatts all day long. And the fan inside will never come on, and it stays at like 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So no problems there. This here is a work in progress. I don't know if you guys saw my previous videos on the Bitcoin miners. I put this little rack in here to make it a little neater. I just turn it on, and this will be interesting. What's the got about 50 dB of ambient noise here right now. You can see how it sucks this filter cloth in. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but Signature Solar was out of the Solis inverters for quite a while. They're back in stock now, so you might want to jump on it if you're thinking about getting one before the supposed tariffs take effect. I've got another one coming myself, so we're going to have some interesting stuff going on here. I want to parallel probably this one because I've got another LG battery coming too, so if you're going to parallel them, you want to keep the same battery and the same size inverter together. So I'll probably parallel it here, and that'll give us what, 23 kilowatts? And another thing, Solis is releasing their 30 and 50 kilowatt inverters this year. By the end of the year, they should be out. So the only thing is, those are going to be three-phase inverters. But for what I've got planned, they're going to be perfect. What I'm looking to do, and it has to do with the Bitcoin mining end of stuff. I want to get a system together, and this is me experimenting now to see what kind of a system is easy to replicate. And once those 50 kilowatt inverters come out, it's going to be even easier for me. I was going to have to string like 3 or 4 11.4s together to make this work. Well, 3 or 4 in a pair. So I would need 8 11.4 kilowatts to pull this off. But now with the 50 kilowatt inverters coming out, what I want to do is get one of the digital shovel nanopods. Those will run up to 120 kilowatts of miners. So I'll start out with the 250 kilowatt inverters, and I should be able to fill that nanopod up with miners if they're all going to be S19s, but I'm going to derate them a little bit, so I'll be able to get in under that 100 kilowatts with the 250 kilowatt inverters. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm going with this. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I sure appreciate everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later. And don't forget, we've got that $50 coupon code available down in the description. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.